I know I could use a song right about now.
What's the unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something up and coming from Earthling Publications. There's a lot going on right now over there in Massachusetts. Funny name of a state, with Paul Miller. And he's cooking them and booking them, and they're flying out the door. I think he's had 3 announcements in the last month. Who's keeping track? Not me, certainly. But this is one that's coming up, and I got an advanced review copy. Very excited to get into this. So let's get into this. The tape didn't represent a very formidable foe for the Dragon Lord, so that was really fast. Here it is. You know what this is by the title on the video, so I don't really need to say it. But this is a song for the end of the world. Like I said, we could use a song right about now. And this book is right on time. And it's by an author who is new to me, Mia Dalia. And I am very excited because I trust Paul selects. I think Paul picks awesome authors. He's introduced me to so many great authors. And this surprise little novella will be another worthy introduction into my vast library of awesome authors. Fun fact, Mia Dalia is also the Halloween author. I know nothing about it, so I can't really go into any details on it. All I know is she authored the Halloween series book, and that is a fantastic tradition in publishing with many stellar entries. No doubt one more to come. So I got this book, and it has this letter. Dear Jeff, for your review consideration, the latest original work of quiet horror from Mia Dalia, who Ian Rogers calls a master storyteller, and Michael Marshall Smith refers to as a writer you need to know about. There you go, and it has praise for her works down below, no doubt. Also on the website, you can go there and see some details. You can order it. It is still available. Still available. It's only 250 copies, all signed and ready to roll out, I don't know, soonish. They're not out yet. So it is a very thin book, and I think I could read this pretty quickly. Oh, that was awesome. That was great. I read it previously. Trust me, it's going to take longer to read it than what I just did, and you're going to enjoy it. You need to sit there and be in the quiet of this book like I did. I think the words quiet horror definitely apply. There's a lot of character development, a lot of story, world building, and I think the dread just sort of seeps into the equation. Even the characters resist the dread of what befalls them when they are on this journey to the Bermuda Triangle. Now, if you're not a Gen Xer, you might not know that the Bermuda Triangle occupied a very real and substantial fear for a lot of us. There was a lot of obsession over the Bermuda Triangle. And this book, the story covers a group of reality TV people who go out to, they go to these places. Here there be dragons. They go out to all these places, or here be dragons. I might have messed that up. I don't know. But they go out to all these different places of the world, and they come back with their, with their fabulous stories to tell. And this crew is going out to explore the Bermuda Triangle, and they have an angle on the disappearances there. If you don't know, the Bermuda Triangle is this little geographic location, this anomaly where boats and planes go missing all the time. I'm mostly explaining that for Mitch, who will probably read this book and have some questions. So if you're like Mitch and you don't know going into it, it's fine. You're still going to thoroughly enjoy the book because it's explained. But anyway, people go missing there, and it was a big time mystery for a lot of people. And this crew is playing up the angle that the sirens of mythological lore are, luring these people to their ultimate watery demise. And the crew goes out there, and you're with them. You're on this boat. It's not the SS Minnow. and you're out there, and you do enjoy being in the company of these people. And one thing I really did love about the book, one thing I really like, I don't know what if there's a subgenre of fiction that does this, but it's stories within the story. So at one point, the crew sits around, and they all tell ghost stories to each other. I love that stuff. I'm here for it all the time. That's like Wind Through the Keyhole by Stephen King. That's a big part of that book. I don't know if it's a hit or miss with you, but it's a big hit with me. And I did like that part where they're sitting there telling each other ghost stories on this. Well, I'm not going to explain what's going on in the world. You need to do it. I don't do spoilers, so you need to read it to know. And I'm not going to give you the context because I felt like I almost revealed a big plot development. But they go out there to discover why sirens may or may not be trashing all these ships and planes and whatnot. I personally think that's where a portal to another galaxy exists, and the aliens don't want us to know about it, and people get lost into there, and they just go to a different galaxy. I don't know. That sounds plausible. Anyway, so it was a lot of fun to read it. Sometimes you're in the mood for quiet horror, and this met me right where I was, and it was nice because it was a little cold here for a little while, and going to Bermuda was real nice. I appreciated that because I'm a sun and water junkie. So anyway, this book is still available. You're not going to want to miss it. I am curious to read other entries, other things that Mia Dalia has written. I did do a little search, and I saw she has quite a catalog. Had no idea, and I love that. To me, that is awesome. I like to see to get more from new authors all the time. So pleased to meet you, Mia. Well, Mia Dalia. I'm not on a first name basis, so I felt that was a little presumptuous. So I'm pleased to meet you. Thank you for a great story and a trip to Bermuda and all those incredible ghost stories as well. So I will put a link in the description. You can go get a hardcover, signed hardcover, limited to 250 copies, imminent. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know exactly when it's shipping. You could go, when you go to the site to order, it'll tell you. But it's looming. It is looming because, you got to read it before the end of the world, which is like, I think they scheduled that for next Wednesday. I don't know when the world actually is ending, but it does. It's going to be soon, man. So read up, enjoy it. Enjoy the last time you got. I need to do a little flex because this is letter C out of 26. So technically it is a lettered copy arc, technically. And I have C, and C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. But that's all I got to say right now. Thank you for joining me this time. Hope to see you again next time. And in the meantime, get this book and stay frosty.